Hey guys, how you doing? This is EJ Uno coming back again with some great news. I'm sure you guys have been hearing about it if you are a tech fan like me. The new Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra 5G, that is a mouthful, has just been announced and it is going to be coming out soon. So those who are waiting to get their hands on the 22 Ultra, it will soon be out so you guys can get it. This video is just to talk about it and to talk about, like, as I am doing a video right now from the Samsung Note 10 Plus, and I was trying to go, trying to see if it's worth, like, upgrading, or you know what I'm saying, or is it too much of a big difference? Kind of like the same thing I was doing with the Moto G stylus. So in this one, this it's kind of like the same type of thing. This phone is a powerful phone in some ways. In some ways, it's kind of like, my Note 10 Plus is, it does the job. So anyway, you know what I'm saying? So we are definitely going to jump into that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell button. So let's get right into it. Okay, like I said, it's released 2022, and it's February 25th. That's going to be the date that it's going to be coming out. This phone is going to be running Android 12, One UI 4.1, and you can get this in 128 gigabytes, 256 gigabytes, or 1 terabyte. No SD cards supported on any version of this device. Looking at this phone, it looks cool. I like the curved displays, but once again, it's kind of real. It's kind of, looking like my S10, my Note 10 Plus. The cameras are looking nice. It's a little bit bigger. A little bit. The camera is, the lenses are a little bit, fatter. So it's a little. It's giving a different type of appeal to it. It's a 6.8 a screen, a 1440 by 3088, so the pixels are a little bit better. The main camera is 108 megapixels with 4,320 ppi. So that's real cool. That's really nice. It has a RAM of 8 to 12 gigabytes of RAM. So that's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? So my Note 10 Plus is already running a 12 gigabyte of RAM already. It has the Exynos 2200, and I know in some countries I think in China it's the Exynos. I think in America it's the Snapdragon. If I'm not, that's what they were doing with the Note. So I don't know if it's in this same type of scenario. The battery is a 5,000 milliamp battery, which is really cool, really good. So before I get into more of the specs, let's look at some of the pictures of the phone. So let's look at this. So I'm liking how it's looking. I like that like matte type of finish on the back of it. Feeling phones like that, like the OnePlus phone and phones like that. I know how those phones feel. I don't have the phone in my hand, but just looking at it, I can tell what type of material it is. So that's really nice. I want to know if the pen actually does anything different. So not that I've been hearing anything about that. Let me see. The camera bump, it looks like it bumps out, like it's kind of pooped out a little bit. So that's pretty cool. It comes in seven different colors. It looks like, before I actually get the accurate names for the color, it looks like it comes in some type of burgundy, tree green, black, white, gray, blue, and it looks like an orange color. That's what it looks like it's coming out. So get into the colors. Okay, it just says phantom black, phantom white, burgundy, green, and I don't get to see none of the other colors on here. So I guess we'll have to go onto the actual Samsung site to see all that going on. So let's jump back into the spec area of everything, so we can talk more about that. Okay, so getting into it, the phone does support IP68. Why would it not? The stylus has a 2.8 Bluetooth. I'm not sure what that means. I'm not too familiar about, like, when it comes to like the Bluetooth pen. Okay, so it's using dynamic AMOLED 2 times 120 refresh rate, HDR10 plus at 1750 tenths peak. Let me see. It's a 90 to 2% screen to body ratio. It's using the new Gorilla Glass. And let me see. Now, okay, like I said before about the processor chip. The Exynos 22 is for international. The Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen, the one that they're going to be using on the OnePlus 2, that's US, China, and India. So depending on what kind of phone you get, that depends on the processor of it. Like I said, okay, so when I say you can get this in 128, 256 gigabytes, I'm about to give you the RAM breakdown. So 128 gigabytes can get you 8 gigabytes of RAM. 256 gigabytes can get you 12 gigabytes of RAM. 512 can get you another 12 gigabytes of RAM. 1 terabyte can get you 12 gigabytes of RAM. Okay, so it's just going to keep it at 12 of RAM. Okay, so I saw something different. I thought it was like 16 and all that stuff. Okay, so that's it's at 12. Okay, so let's jump down to the camera portion of it. As you guys heard me say, it is going to have a 108 megapixel wide camera. It's going to have a 10 megapixel periscope telefold, another 10 megapixel telefold, 12 megapixel ultra wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then it can shoot in 8K and 4K. The front facing camera is going to be a 40 megapixel camera on there. And it is going to have stereo speakers. That's cool. Fingerprint under display, all the other good stuff and everything. Everything that comes with Samsung. But I'm still just trying to see if it's worth, upgrade. I'm seeing a lot of good stuff, but then I'm like seeing some stuff that I'm just like, I mean, is it really worth it? I don't know. Like I'm still trying to think, like, is it worth upgrading? So we're gonna do some comparisons to the Note 10 Plus. So as you guys have been hearing me talk about it, it is a lot of difference with the 22 Ultra versus the Note 10 Plus, but then there's some that are not, so different on here. So for instance, okay, my Note 10 Plus uses the Gorilla Glass 6, which is the 22 uses the next upgrade of Gorilla Glass. Okay, so you just stepping up one. The Bluetooth pen doesn't seem like it does anything different with it. It's a little bit difference to it. Not too much. You know what I'm saying? The screen size is the same. The resolution on the 22 is 88, along with that 1440 by 3088, and the 10 Plus is 1440 by 3040. So they went up about 48 more pixels more on it. So you know what I'm saying? So okay. I'm trying to see what else. Okay. One reason why I would want to keep my Note 10 Plus, why I think it's such a beast, is because you can add SIM card. You can add a SIM card to it. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's, you know what I'm saying? I think that's awesome. I think when you can add SIM cards to it, you add a little bit more value to the phone. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you feel like you can keep it more because you can always add more memory to it for different types of stuff that you may need through the years and download stuff. So to me, that's a plus. You know what I'm saying? Them keeping the SD card out, that's kind of a downer for me. Even though 256 is a lot of gigabytes, but you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. I mean, the RAM still stays the same. It's 12 gigabytes of RAM. Yes, the camera is a lot better with a 108 megapixel camera, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, unless you just a photo freak, you know what I'm saying? So even though I do think it's cool to have that, I think that would be awesome, but not enough to just upgrade to it. The battery is 5,000 versus 45 on the 10 Plus, which is 500 more juice, so that's good. But I mean, otherwise, I mean, me personally, I don't think it's worth like, you know, me personally, I don't think it's worth like, you know what I'm saying, like upgrading to the what you call it, to it right now. But I do think if you're coming from like a Note 9, I do believe if you're coming from a Note 8, if you're coming from a like a Samsung S8, or you know, if you just want to switch over, like, you know what I'm saying, like I think that you should do it. A lot of people don't know about like, you know, refresh rate. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you, let's say you coming from an iPhone over to an Android phone and it has 120 refresh rate. They're really not going to know the difference. You know what I'm saying? It's only if you know a lot about like tech and about phones and all that stuff, or about computers, you really gonna know what that means. But otherwise, you know, somebody who don't know what that is ain't gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? So they're just gonna be like, wow, okay, the screen goes faster. They're really not gonna know the difference. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's cool, but you know what I'm saying, I don't think they're really gonna like know the difference of that. So I just wanted to put that out there, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that's gonna be like, I mean, that's gonna, like, you know, people gonna be like, oh man, I gotta get that. Like, a lot of people don't know what that is. So anyway, so getting back. Yeah, so anyway, guys, I just wanted to, you know, talk about the Samsung S22 Ultra 5G that's coming out. I will be doing a talk about the Samsung S22, talking about that. But anyway, this one was on the 22 Ultra. I hope this news was, you know, it was good news for you. Let me know, comment below if you're going to be getting this phone. Do you think it's an upgrade? What kind of Samsung phone do you have? Leave it in a comment below. And are you going to upgrade to this? Do you guys think it's like, you know, do you think it's, you know, it's a big change from what you do have from with your whatever device that you're rolling with right now? So don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell button, and I'll be back for more.